Not everyone can be a Shonda Rhimes. Not everyone can be a Kenya Barris. Not everyone can be a Issa Rae, you know? Because like Issa Rae started on freaking YouTube, you know what I mean? And it was like, you know, short clips of awkward black girl recorded on an iPhone. The quality wasn't even all there, but she managed to plug into a niche, an untold story, an untold representation of black women or black girls, black young women, and so many other women related to what she did. And at the end of the day, I think it just boils down to, like you said, what you want, know what you want, know what your next steps are.
Everybody's at a different level. Everybody is at a different level. Like you have people that are making Hollywood films that are like, I'm still not doing what Steven Spielberg's doing. I'm still not doing what James Cameron's doing. There's levels to everything. Like, so it just depends on where do you see yourself and what do you want to do.
Right.
I think that as long as you are happy with what you're doing and that you're creating from a place that's honest and pure, and I feel strongly about that because a lot of us call ourselves artists in this field. So I feel like honesty is really important with the work that we're doing. It doesn't matter to me if it's big budget or high platform. It's just, where do you want to go? Where do you personally want your work to be? What is the ultimate goal? And so, you know, as I get older, I'm like, you know, I don't know. There's only so many people that shoot you know, Hollywood films. There seems to be a smaller list, but you look for the emerging markets. I'm excited about what's happening with filmmaking in Africa. I'm excited what's happening with filmmaking in the black community. There are things that are taking place that I think are exciting. Jordan Peele's work and what he's got going on. You know, what Tyler Perry has been able to do, whether you're a fan of the work or not. We still need people to knock down walls. We still need people to become models. There was a point in time where there was no black quarterbacks in the NFL. Now you see black quarterbacks. Somebody had to come in and start to lay the groundwork. And we had to be able to develop that within our community so that it becomes something that is accepted in a different way. And it's one of those things where people don't believe you can do it until you do it. It's a very much show and prove industry. People are investing a lot of money at the higher levels. Why should they invest that money if you're not proven? And so if you can be trusted with a $500,000 budget and perform the right way, then maybe you can be trusted with $1 million budget. And before you get to that 500,000, let's see how you handle this $200,000 budget and what you can produce with that. As you build reliability and trust around your craft, then people will have more faith in you. That's what a portfolio is all about.
I absolutely agree. You know, it's funny. People think the ability to purchase equipment, you know, equates skill. I guess because like equipment have become cheaper, you know, become more affordable and everything, and people just get equipment and you just hit record. And but it's funny, I've been doing this for, you know, I started really young. I started really young. I've been doing this for close to a decade now because I started in college. And every day I pick up my camera, I still learn something new about lighting, about, you know, like depth of field, about framing and whatever. But yeah, it all boils down to, I agree with you, it all boils down to continue to hone your craft. It's like a race, and not everyone will get to the top 2% or 1% or whatever, but just continue to hone your craft. That places you in the best position to get to the top.
Be patient with yourself. Give yourself a break, you know, but be honest with how good you actually are or not. And don't beat yourself up if you're not where you want to be. Just take steps to get to where you want to be. That's just what I would recommend for people. And I would argue that impatience is something that I see a lot. And that becomes frustrating to me. Don't be impatient, because I'm willing to put the time in. You know, I'm definitely willing to go step by step with you. Lock in step to the end of wherever we need to get to. So you have that patience with what you're doing. Like, you take the time. When I look at the top cinematographers go accept Oscars, they're in their 60s and 70s. Like, these guys are not 25.
Exactly.
They're not 35. You know, the people winning awards at the top, at the highest level, have put in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years on their craft.
A lot of them are above 50. Some of them are even above 50, you know?
Yes, this many in their 70s.
Right.
And I would argue I'm okay with that. To me, that's a breath of fresh air,
agree.
because it's like, woo.
Yeah.
I don't got to be there now.
Yeah.
I got time to get there.
Yeah.
I got 20 years before I have to be like, hey, I've been doing this for 30 years and I still haven't done X, Y, Z yet.
Right.
Be patient,
Yeah.
be focused, set a goal, and manifest your destiny.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
exactly. I absolutely agree with you. You know, instant gratification is a big vice of our generation, I think. A lot of people just like want things immediately and don't, like you said, they can't, once it's not working, they stop. And it's like, but it takes time for it to start working. You know what I mean? It takes time, it takes dedication. You have to put in the time. There's no shortcut to doing it. You have to put in the work.
And to know that it's never about those people who are in your ear pressuring you to get it done.
Right.
You know, you'll go to film school, and then people are like, so when are you gonna shoot this movie?
Yeah.
Or when are you gonna be this?
Yeah.
Or when are you gonna be that?
Yeah.
Don't worry about any of that pressure. Those people are doing nothing.
Right,
Those
exactly.
people are doing nothing.
Exactly.
Don't worry about any of that. There's no pressure. Feel no pressure. Feel no clock.
Yeah.
Time is a false construct.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it when in terms of that. You know, that's advice I would give to anybody.
Right.
If you love it, learn how to do it really well.
Right.
Well enough that you're satisfied on your deathbed
Right.
with what you've done.
Right.
If you feel like, man, I got 30 minutes left before I'm out this world and I didn't do X, Y, Z, and you're relenting that's my biggest fear in life.
Right.
That's my biggest fear is, I never took the shot.
Yeah,
And
me too.
so
Regret.
That's
Yeah.
none of that.
Right.
None of that.
I agree. I absolutely agree. It's my biggest fear too. Regret, like when you come across people who didn't get to do all they want, it's like it's a cautionary tale, you know what I mean? And it's just like I've seen maybe someone at 40, 50 say, oh my god, like there's so much I wanted to do, I had to do this instead, I had to do that instead. And I agree, I absolutely agree with you. Regret. So I've done a lot, like in a very short span of time. I've done a lot just cause I wanted to try it out and I wanted to be satisfied that I've done it. You know, you mentioned music. I still do music. I do that on the side too. It's my pet. It's my baby. It always will be. You know, it's a thing I still do, because I have the talent and I just want to know that at least I gave it a shot. I have songs on Spotify. I've been in the news all over the world, for music, So yeah, I absolutely agree. Regret is I don't want to live with any regrets. I don't want to look back in a few years and
it's the only demon I really would fear is regret. I don't do that.
Right.
So I think people should be happy in what they do, and sometimes people feel like filmmaking is a sexy industry and they should be in it, but be in it because you want to. Be
exactly.
Be in it because you feel like you're willing to go through with it, and that's part of what I was saying earlier about so many of us work so hard at this craft and give our time to learn of it. I'm okay with taking that break during this time. Take a break. We work hard. Take a break. Catch some reruns. That was work that people put in that deserves another watch. You know what I'm saying? Go watch something that you haven't seen. Go learn something, And I don't want to say because I am a workaholic, I'm not going to lie. It's not that. Even when I don't want to work, I'm working. So somebody sent me a book that they just wrote, a friend of mine. I'm reviewing the book for him right now. And, he potentially wants to adapt it into a screenplay and shoot it. Somebody else I know is working on a screenplay. We've been having talks. I myself have decided that I want to take some time to work out a concept for a screenplay. And I've been working through the outlining process of that.
Nice.
So even when I'm not actively working, I'm
still working. Same.
I know it's still finding something.
Yeah.
But now I just don't feel guilty about taking the time.
Right.
Relax. If I take a whole day and I don't do anything, if I decide to play a video game, I don't feel bad.
Right. Absolutely. Ronald, thank you so much. And this is, thank you for watching, everyone out there. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We appreciate you being with us.